I'm making this video in my hammock. I have a question for you. Do you think that God can speak to us? Like audibly? If you hear a voice, are you always correcting and assuming that you should get medicated, you should go and speak to a doctor because you probably have like schizophrenia? Or you're having some kind of a psychotic mental breakdown? What do you think? Can God speak to us? I think God can speak to us, and I think God can send spirits. The Father can send spirits who speak on His behalf, and I think also there can be deceptive spirits that can speak to people, and those are the ones that drive people kind of nuts. And those are the spirits that lend credibility to the idea that people who hear voices, they need help. I've been hearing voices for I don't know how many years now. They let me out of the psychiatric ward. I haven't been doing anything crazy. I've in fact gained some kind of an ability to discern between spirits. Like I can tell which ones are liars and which ones come from the Father of Lights. And that's why I was able to recognize the voice of the Lord when He commanded me to go to Israel, Jerusalem. That's why I am happy that I get to do this thing. I believe. So what do you guys think? Do you believe that God can speak to us? In the Bible, God does speak to people. For example, Samuel. He speaks to him multiple times, and Samuel gets up, he's sleeping in a temple or something, and he goes and asks his, elder, did you say something? So he's a bit confused, but God can speak like that. If you believe what is written in Scripture, then you should also be able to accept the fact that God does sometimes speak to people also, like audibly with voice, in the spirit. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. And I think as the world is coming to an end, more people will experience things like this. And that's what is written in the book of Revelation, when God is pouring out His Spirit on people. That's what it means. When He pours out His Spirit on another spiritual being, like a human being, we react in the spirit. Maybe we're a bit terrified or confused, panicked. I think it's very individualistic as to what happens to us, but I think it's always a profound thing. That's what I believe.